All right, it's live. Give me the coffee. That's pretty good. Um, what is up, everyone? And thank you for checking out Don't Say the F Word. We are a pro wrestling and combat sports podcast. We don't use the F word when we talk about professional wrestling. Um, what else do you want me to say? I mean, do you want to tell them what we're doing today? It's Monday. We're gonna preview Raw. Joe's got something in the cup.
I sure enough do.
What you got in the cup, Joe?
It is called Cherry Ciroc Splash Red Bull Mocktail.
Cherry sriracha.
Yeah.
Like it's spicy.
It's not spicy, but it's good. It's not spicy, but it's good.
Where'd you get that from?
Oh, Big B. Big B.
Are we sponsored by Big B?
I
mean, if someone can make that happen, that'd be great. I mean, I feel like I can make that happen. How can you make that happen? Why wouldn't they want a puppet? It doesn't make any sense. Why would they not? I feel like they'd give me coffee. That would work.
I say it's good. It's not too sweet, but it's good. It's good. It's right on point.
I think we are actually the opposite of sponsored by Big B. I think collectively our two households give way too much money to Big B.
I believe it.
Mine's from the kitchen.
Oh. Yes, I believe it. Yeah. This is like day 2 of having it, and it's not bad. Day 2.
Day 2.
Yes.
Man, that's like $14 in 2 days.
Let's see here. Yesterday I had to get one because being a kid had to get our little drink on, so she had to get a little magic milk. So that was like with the magic milk, it was $9. Yeah.
Oh, Joe's rocking the OG logo shirt.
Yeah.
OG thumbnail.
Yeah, OG thumbnail. But yeah, I'll say the downside to it, if you want the 24 ounce, it's like it's $7.25. You go to the drive-through, but you pay through the app, it's $6.49.
Is it cheaper through the app?
It's cheaper through the app.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Because I was like, yeah, just give me 24 ounce. It was like, she said $7.25. I'm like, damn. I said in my head. I didn't say out loud. I said in my head, like.
I didn't know it was cheaper through the app.
Yeah, but through the app, it's cheaper.
Learn something new every day. Learn something new every day.
Boo. Yeah.
Joe, where do we start today? Raw is in Madison Square Garden, New York City. Skyscrapers and everything.
I just hope it's at the Garden.
It's at the Garden.
It better be more than 4 matches at the Garden. It better be more than 4 matches at the Garden.
I haven't looked at a Raw preview yet. I did have the AI bot.
Okay.
Right Raw tonight.
Okay. Well, I can tell you, as of right now, Roman and Punk gonna have another face-to-face. Brock is gonna be.
Right? That's gotta happen.
Yeah, Brock is gonna be there again tonight, and I think they're gonna have Penta versus someone. Don't know who.
Well, one thing we're gonna have to look at is our fantasy faction. I do believe Kyle Fletcher is legitimately injured.
Yeah.
But I haven't heard he's out of action, so maybe we'll just hold off. But I want to take a look at what we have booked for the Garden. from our AI bot.
All right. The body bot.
All right. Ready? Opening segment. The show opens with the Usos in the ring. Jey is fired up, talking about how they've run the tag division without needing any help from the island of relevancy in Roman Reigns. Roman's music hits. He walks out, and he stands on the ramp, and he tells Jey, "You're doing great, kid, but tonight you're in the Garden. The bright lights make people nervous, and I'm here to make sure the titles stay with the family, whether you want my help or not." Jey tells Roman to stay backstage. Roman just smirks and says, "We'll see." I feel like that's definitely not going to be how the show opens.
Nah. But it's not bad, though. Not bad. Not bad.
It's booking match 1, Penta versus Kofi for the IC title.
Ooh, it's been a while since Kofi had a title shot. Okay.
Yeah. After a back-and-forth match, Penta retains the title. After the match, Dom and Judgment Day try to jump Penta. Kofi and Xavier Woods actually make the save.
Ooh.
And help Penta against the Judgment Day.
Ooh, okay. Woods is out for a while, so
Is Woods out?
he is out for a while.
I did not know that. All right, so I think it's wrong there. Then it's booking a backstage segment with LA Knight. He's approached by Austin Theory and Logan Paul, and they mock Knight, saying he's yesterday's news and that tonight the Vision takes the gold. Knight tells them, LA Knight doesn't care about your titles, but I care about making sure your faces look like smashed pumpkins. Yeah. Don't know why he would say that, but match 2 is Io Sky versus Laya Valkyria. Becky Lynch appears ringside just to distract Lyra. Io hits a Genius of the Sky moonsault for the win. Becky enters the ring and hits the main slam on Lyra, sending a message to AJ Lee.
I kind of feel the AI kind of messing up this week. I feel it.
I don't think it's knocking it out the park. Now we have Brock Lesnar, Oba Femi Chaos. We go to a split screen interview. Brock Lesnar in one room, Oba's in another. Oba says, "Brock, you were the conqueror. Now you're just the prey." Brock laughs, stands up, kicks his chair across the room, and starts sprinting through the Madison Square Garden hallways toward Oba's locker room. They meet in catering. It's a complete disaster. Brock F5s a security guard through a buffet table. Oba power bombs a producer onto an equipment crate. It takes New York City police presence to separate them. I could see them doing something like that.
Minus the catering. I can see that. Minus the catering.
I definitely can see them booking those two to have like a massive fight, very much like Jacob and Drew did. The main event, the Usos versus the Vision. Logan Paul plays the ultimate heel. Late in the match, LA Knight runs down to the ring, and he's chasing Austin Theory, who was trying to use a chair on one of the Usos. In chaos, Knight swings at Theory, but Theory ducks. Knight accidentally hits Jey Uso. Jey is dazed. Logan Paul hits one lucky punch with brass knuckles while the ref is distracted by Knight and Theory brawling on the floor. 1, 2, 3, new champs, the Vision. So
Jimmy.
Somewhere in the melee was taken out. I don't know. It has LA Knight costing Jey Uso and the Usos title. This is the closing shot. The Usos are in the ring, devastated. LA Knight is at ringside looking horrified at what he just did. Jey gets up, shoves Knight, screaming, "You cost us everything." Suddenly, Roman appears, and he doesn't say a word. He just looks down at Jey, raises one finger to the sky, and shakes his head and walks off as Jey and LA Knight continue to go nose to nose in the center of the Garden.
I can see that one. I could definitely see that one.
I can see it going something like that.
I can see that.
Something like that. I don't know. I mean, this didn't do anything for Roman and Punk. Really much of an interaction there, which I think is going to be a big part of Raw tonight. Um,
I
I
could, I
don't
could,
I don't know what they do for those two in the Garden. Do they open the show? I don't think they open the show.
they definitely gonna close again. Uh,
Roman ain't even got to wrestle to be the main event, man. So Roman was on one of the late night shows last week,
boo. There's no school Friday. Boo.
and he said he's a bigger star than Punk. Joe, is Roman Reigns a bigger star than CM Punk?
No school. Yeah, he's a bigger star. Definitely. Bruh, I'm gonna fail. That's what you get. Now go study your math test, girl. That's what you get. Now. I don't have a math test on Thursday. Well, yes, go study math, girl. Yeah, go study. Wait, she made a mistake because we. Girl, ain't no damn mistake. Ain't no damn mistake. It says math test. They go study that math test. Yeah, go. Right. You ain't gonna fail. Go study math. Hey. Okay. I'm back, y'all.
What do you think the Roman Punk segment will be like this week?
Let's see. Adam Pearce gonna have security guard separate them, like in the middle. Security guard, Roman on left, Punk on the right.
Do you think they started off with who starts off this segment? Does Punk started off in the ring like last week? Does Roman started off? Does somebody else start it off and those guys then come out?
Adam Pearce starts it off. Adam Pearce starts it off by having, but like I said, having security guards, stopping them coming in the ring, separating them. So you'll probably get the crowd reaction. Roman Reigns coming out first. Then you'll get CM Punk.
I think Jey Uso starts this thing off. I think we get a Jey Uso promo.
Jey Uso promo. Okay.
And during the Jey Uso promo, I think we get Jimmy comes out. And then I think LA Knight comes out. Then I think CM Punk comes out. Then I think Roman Reigns comes out. And my theory is not the closing thing. It's not the main event. I think the main event is still the street fight for the World Tag Team titles. I think this segment kicks off the second half of Raw.
So that's the 9 o'clock spot. Okay.
Maybe it's a 9 o'clock spot, maybe. Or it could be the opener, man. It could be the opener. It wouldn't be a bad way to open the show. And you just have a lot of Punk instigating the idea that Jay's running the show. Jay's calling the shots.
Yeah, I can see it. Yeah. But the thing about it, if it did open the show, everybody probably be ready to leave at 8:30.
Yeah, because you have Brock and Oba kick off the 9 o'clock hour with a brawl. What the AI booked for Brock and Oba, I think that works. That kicks off the second half of it.
That definitely works. I
you give a huge gap from Roman and the Usos to the main event. Because I still really think LA Knight cost the Usos the title.
You know what? I think Brock opened the show. I'll tell you my mind. Brock Oba opened the show. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Brock and Oba opened the show tonight.
Okay.
Yeah.
How do you think that goes? Are they going to have an in-ring segment? How are they opening the show?
They did a little recap from all last week, what happened, showed the whole CM Punk segment first, then you showed the Penta, then the women, and then let's talk about Oba and Brock, how it took over, what they say, 5 million views, 5 point something million views. Everybody watching that one segment of Oba slamming Brock. They probably up by now. And then so I said, that's how you open it up. After that little package, boom, you hear Brock's music hit, and you get Paul Heyman about to do his little speech about my client. Then Brock just snatched the mic from him and says, "Oba, get out of here," and drops the mic. And then you get Oba coming out doing his little walk, his little fancy walk he got. Then
people are loving the walk.
Yeah. And then I say you get in the ring. They just look each other face to face. Like pure silence. Like when the Undertaker and Triple H did the stare down, do that match at WrestleMania. That's what you're gonna get right there.
I'm getting a report right now that Body Slam is reporting that Cody Rhodes is set to open Raw in Madison Square Garden.
Cody?
Why would Cody open Raw?
Because he's the undisputed champion. They probably want to have him on there. Okay, never mind. They want my thought, y'all.
I don't get it.
I say just because it's Madison Square Garden, they probably just want all the champions there for the night. And that's one of them. And who knows? They might have the Randy Orton send me with the phone call again tonight. But damn, never mind. But on the flip side, I can tell you this. $10,000 you can ride in Cody's bus. WrestleMania weekend, y'all.
I heard that sold out.
It sold out? Oh, damn.
How's that even, like, who is buying it? Who's paying $10,000 to ride on Cody's bus?
I don't know. But I do know that when they go to Paris, it's another $1,150 just to make pasta with them on the bus.
Drop it in the chat, man. Y'all gonna pay $10,000 to hang out on Cody's bus? I ain't paying $10,000 to hang out on Cody's bus.
And downside to it, you're not on the bus all the time. You only on it for I think they said
a short period of time, right?
Short period of time. So you on it day one, short period of time, then day two. So you basically say just driving the bus around Las Vegas like a tourist attraction, and then have maybe 3 to 5 hours. I say 3 to 5 hours in that bus.
That's an IQ test. If you're paying $10,000 to hang out on Cody Rhodes' bus, you shouldn't be allowed to vote.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, John Cena's hosting WrestleMania 42. They are trying to sell some tickets. Apparently, cutting prices in half isn't doing it. Hear me out, Joe.
Mm-hmm.
Hear me out on this.
Let's hear it.
I think someone in New Orleans who practices voodoo put a curse on WrestleMania 42. It's a cursed WrestleMania.
It's cursed.
They can't sell it out. The injured list has more promising names than the booked list.
Yeah, that injured it. Got 10 good people. I think it said 10 people. I'll say this. The New Orleans, it was a good arena. They planned that out, 2 years in advance? Yeah, 2 years in advance.
I mean, The Rock announced it, and then they backtracked on it, and since then, This WrestleMania has been cursed. This will go down as the worst WrestleMania of the Triple H era. Well, until we get to Saudi.
You know, I'll say this. It's not selling because it don't got the matches everybody wants to see. It's not got any like shocking thrill matches you want to see right now. And right now, it's just five matches. That's all you know, 5.
I just don't see. I don't know, man. I don't see what they can do to improve this Mania and make it not be cursed. Gunther is not even booked for Mania.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Gunther. Okay, so originally it was supposed to be him and Ray. But that's kind of up in the air. But Coach.
Dude, there's no way for them to get to him and Ray storyline wise. What's he gonna do? Just show up and just start smacking Ray around?
Yeah, they're supposed to do that with the whole Dragon Leaf segment, but Ray got injured. That's how it's supposed to start. But Coach brought up a good point. They could have Gunther at Mania doing an open challenge to anybody who wants to face him, just to get him on there. And I can see that happening because right now they need everybody. They need. I'll say this right now. You only got 2 matches. Well, 3. We'll say the unsanctioned match. You want to see that. You got Punk. You want to see that. And now Randy. You definitely want to see that. Oh, and Oba. Them are like the only 4 matches people want to see. That's it.
Yeah.
And you saying 2-night event when you only got 6 matches. No offense to the women's single match, but them are main 4 matches that everybody talking about right now. Just them 4 matches. And if I had to guess, I would say everybody more excited to see the Oba and Brock and the Jacob and Drew sanction match more than the titles.
Yeah.
So you basically got 2 matches that's supposedly going to be on the same day, that Sunday. And that's everybody want to see. And I don't know how you expect to have 2-day event, 6 matches. You're basically going to say, as of right now, it's probably going to be a 2-hour event, 3 at the most. If you add segments and John Cena doing his talking. That's about it. So you at least you're going back to the whole 3 hours. So it's going to be literally probably 6-hour WrestleMania this year. I'm not saying I'm right.
How much wrestling will actually be in that 6 hours? Because last week Raw had 33 minutes of wrestling. That might be a new game. You know, we play for Win the Bell tool to try and guess the first bell time of Raw. For the record, Mindy has picked 8:12. I have picked 8:23. Maybe we should start picking how many minutes of wrestling will Raw have. Like, you think if let's say you're right, let's say Mania is 6 hours between both days. How much wrestling will there be? An hour?
Okay. We'll say Brock and Oba. Let's say about 15. Brock and Oba 15. Drew Fatu.
Tony's got 8:27.
Let's see. I say Drew and Fatu. That could go good. 20. That could be a good 20-minute match right there.
There ain't no way Drew and Jacob Fatu is going 20 minutes. 7 tops. I bet you they don't even get 10 minutes.
Okay. We'll say at least 15, 20. 15, 20 minutes.
You're crazy. You think so?
15, 20 minutes.
I don't see that happening. I hope I'm wrong, but I don't see that happening.
15.
How long do you think Cody and Randy will go?
All right,
30?
now, the two main events. Cody. Randy can go good. Randy. 27. No, 20, 27 minutes.
You think Cody and Randy go 27?
27 minutes, yeah.
You think Jacob and Drew go 15?
15, 20 minutes. 15, 20 minutes.
What do you give Brock and Oba?
I said that was 15 minutes right there. That's good, 15. That can go 15.
All right. It was the only one I'm going to ask about. The rest of the matches nobody really cares about the rest of the matches. So I think Cody and Randy goes like 20. I think Jacob and Drew is 10 max.
Okay.
I think Brock and Oba 7-minute match, maximum 7 minutes. I have 37 minutes of wrestling across the big matches for Mania.
Mm-hmm. And now the main Punk and Roman.
Punk and Roman's going to go 15 minutes.
No.
Joe, Punk is old.
I know you're old.
Roman ain't young.
I know. You gotta think. That's the main event for night 2. That's the closing of the show. You gotta. We're going to half an hour. Half an hour.
No way.
I'm doing 30 minutes. 30 minutes.
Ain't no way those two are going 30 minutes, bro.
30. You gotta think this Sunday.
You should say they're going at least 25. All types of outside interference to give Punk time to rest with his old ass.
See?
Here's the thing, man. Who's going to interfere to help Punk? Ain't nobody going to try to help Punk. He ain't made no friends.
Yeah, that's why I can see the interference. I can see everything, girl. Okay. But yeah. It says we are going 30 minutes. Believe I am more powerful than Mark. Oh yeah. Mark don't know nothing. There you go. There you go. All right. Come back up, girl. All right.
Maybe Joe needs a puppet. Maybe we got to get Joe a puppet.
I got a whole bunch of stitches around the house. I'm good. I can prove it. Girl. But yeah, that's why I say we at 30 minutes. You gotta make it 30 good old minutes. The last closing of the match. And you gotta make it so like G said, there's gonna be some interference to buy some time to give them some rest. You definitely gonna have the Usos interfering somehow. Don't know how, but they're gonna interfere. And you definitely if I had to guess. You know what? What Brock's help CM Punk?
Why would Brock help CM Punk?
Paul Heyman.
What about Paul Heyman? Heyman
Or
turned on him.
Heyman. I know. And Heyman turned on a lot of people, and they still come back to him. Or better yet, it'd be funny if even Seth helped CM Punk, because they both hate Roman.
I think it's more likely that Seth would help Roman than help Punk.
Yeah. They see a girl in the stitchy. Okay.
I think it would be more likely that you would help Roman and help Punk. At some point, we need to like reconnect those two to be able to have their feud, but I don't know if we'll ever get there.
Y2J? I don't know about Y2J, Holmes. Y2J is...
I do not think Jericho's coming back to WWE.
Even though he did file the trademark Cornerstone.
I think he filed the trademark for Cornerstone for AEW, not WWE. Yeah. G Street's asked, why is WWE holding back newer wrestlers, younger wrestlers, and letting the old ones get all the shine? Because there's dependability in the old ones. You have track record, you have metrics. You can say, well, hey, Cody's helped deliver some of the biggest dates.
Yeah.
Roman made us this. You know, it's corporate America. We're gonna keep playing the hits because the hits are what sells.
And you got at least less than 3 years. Man gonna retire. Most of them gonna retire in 3 years.
I don't think. They're not gonna use Hobbs. There's no. They debuted Hobbs in a place where no one knew who he was. Let's put that out there. No one knew who Will Hobbs was in Saudi Arabia.
Mm-hmm.
They're never going to use Will Hobbs correctly. Hey, I'm glad he got the money. He is never going to be a star. Whether he deserves it or not, he's just not. They're not going to use him that way. Because it's very much a Vince McMahon kind of thing. Like, it's a lot of the behaviors of TKO are very Vince-like. It's got the proven track record. I don't think Jericho goes back because I don't know where Jericho falls in WWE now. Like, do I think it makes sense? Sure. Do I think I'd like to see a retirement run for Jericho in WWE? I think maybe.
But
I think it'd be done right. He doesn't fit anywhere.
But right now, I think Jericho more worried about if he does come back, his cruise line in November. He's worried about that, and it might come to an end if he does come back. And
they sold a lot of tickets for that cruise, but there's currently no AEW stars on it that I can think of. Not a lot. Like, this is like one of the weakest cruise lineups he's had since he started doing it. I just don't know. Like, Jericho's return to WWE would have to be a nostalgia act, right?
The night after WrestleMania.
I can see it. Like, he comes back, but he would have to come back as Y2J.
Mm-hmm.
Because it would have to be a nostalgia act. Like, he couldn't come back as a different version. Like, the whole trademarking Cornerstone. He can't reinvent himself and come back to WWE now. Like, it's all about nostalgia. Punk's only champ because of nostalgia. He's not good he's not good on the mic anymore.
He's old.
But people want to sing the song. Now, I think Jericho would want to use Judas.
I mean, he'd
want to get paid, but he couldn't do Judas as his entrance to be Y2J.
I mean, you can start the clock off, do the clock, then that come on, then switch it into it to Judas.
And switch it, and do the countdown, then go into it playing Judas and get the crowd to sing along.
Yeah, then like, come on, I got you. Yeah, then.
I don't know. Where would you put Chris Jericho at today? Who does he feud with?
Where did I put Chris?
What's the first program for Jericho? Does he come in and just do a program with Gunther and get retired at SummerSlam?
Randy Orton.
Short set.
Randy Orton.
Do you have Randy beating Cody at Mania or no?
I say if Randy Orton beats Cody at Mania, that's where you go.
So you're gonna put Jericho on SmackDown?
SmackDown, yeah.
No way they're gonna do that.
SmackDown.
I guess you could put Jericho on SmackDown and have him work a program with Cody.
Yeah. That's what I'll do.
That
I'll
can make a
do
little
SmackDown.
sense. That can make
Switch
a little
sides.
sense. It worked in AEW.
Yeah. And SmackDown 3 hours. So it'll work out better over there for him.
If Cody beats Randy, you have Jericho debut on SmackDown after Mania and challenge Cody, because keep in mind, Jericho is the guy who beat Cody in AEW, so Cody can never become champ there.
That is true.
A bit of story, but after that, what do you do with Jericho? There's nothing to do with him after that. I just don't know. I don't know where he fits. I'm not even saying I'm sure I know where he fits in AEW either. I think AEW does not need him.
Oh, he what? 55 right now? Yeah, 55.
Yeah, we're talking viewership has gone up, plus Jericho. I said a long time ago we need a break from Jericho. I said we needed like Jericho off TV for 6 months. Well, it's been almost a year.
Damn, really? Ooh.
Sometime this month. He hasn't been on AEW TV since April of last year, I think. Pretty sure. Pretty sure I'm right on that. Somebody feel free to fact check me? No, it was like, it's been a long time. Let me Google it.
I thought it was like maybe June, because that's when they
and maybe I'm man, June ain't that far away.
Yeah, like what's it called? He had the learning tree.
When was Chris Jericho last on AEW TV?
He had a match with Mox, I believe, the last match.
April 6th of 2025.
Damn, oh shit.
Literally almost a year.
Damn. Okay. Oh, I thought. Man, because the next night, well, not next night, the next week, the learning tree, they all started this. Well, they did good on their own without Jericho for that past summer. I give them credit for that.
I mean, let's be honest. Most of what Jericho did in AEW actually wasn't good.
Mm-hmm.
Everything after the Inner Circle wasn't good.
Okay. Inner Circle, yeah.
Right?
Within
the beginning was great.
Within the Inner Circle when he fought MJF for the title, or that was solo? When the crowd sing the song for him?
I think that's part of the Inner Circle.
Okay.
I don't think that was Jericho Appreciation Society. But man, Jericho Appreciation Society was so bad.
Oh, that was the worst one. That was the worst one.
No, the Learning Tree was the worst one.
I kind of like the Learning Tree was better than the Jericho Society, because you had Danny Garcia, Mike, and who was part of that?
Angelo,
yeah. That one's kind of bad.
It was awful. Like,
but the
Jericho Appreciation Society was terrible. Everything they did sucked. Like, they didn't do anything that was good.
It
was so hokey WWE. Like, it just was bad.
Man, they was like a version of the Spirit Squad. There we go, Spirit Squad.
It was like Vince wrote it. Mm-hmm. McMahon, not Russo. Speaking of Vince Russo, apparently Tony Khan's willing to go on his podcast with him and Coach. And apparently Vince Russo has reached out to like, hey, let's do something with JCW and AEW. Because apparently Tony Khan is a fan of Juggalo Championship Wrestling.
Really?
Yeah, enjoys their weekly show they do on YouTube. The Lunacy.
Oh, I thought that was a joke.
Yeah,
I thought that was,
who knows? I don't think they're gonna do anything together. I don't see that taking place. But
that'd be bad for Russo.
I don't see it happening just because it's ICP and it's Juggalos and no real sponsors are ever going to touch anything involving that. The show has way too much profanity on YouTube. If you watched it, like it's not family friendly by any means.
Yeah, I seen the clips of it, and it wasn't. It was okay. I ain't gonna say the greatest to watch, but it was okay.
Oh, you can tell the truth. It's not good. Like I don't know. Hey man, everything's not for everybody. Like I don't like GCW, generally speaking. Like I like how GCW does blood sport, but like most of the GCW wrestling that I see is awful.
Light bulbs too. Shit.
Yeah, I mean it's a little bit of that, right? It's a little bit of like I get it. Everybody's got to start somewhere, but because I think sometimes that GCW, a quote unquote hardcore style, which is a little bit like that deathmatch style, that's just not for me, which is crazy because I was a Terry Funk Cactus Jack fan in the 90s. Like I like GCW. But I think a lot of what you see from GCW, not all, but a lot of what you see from GCW is a reliance on that deathmatch style for a lack of talent.
Yeah,
I see a lot of people who are just not athletically gifted in any capacity doing the deathmatch stuff because they can't work. Like
I couldn't
they're
do it.
physically inept and they can't do wrestling moves. They can't. They just. I can hit you with a light bulb because I can hit you with a light bulb. Congratulations.
And they use the barbed wires too.
Can you do squats? I don't think you can do any squats. So like, you see a lot of these dudes who are 130 pounds, soaking wet, wearing boots with a brick in their pocket, trying to convince me they're a deathmatch god, and like, man, you're not. It's not entertaining at all for me. For me,
I got it.
Let's point that out. Okay, I'm not trying to hand. If you like it, you like it, man. Whatever. I ain't trying to judge nobody for liking what they like. It's just that for me, it's like I don't know what I'm watching here. I feel like I'm watching a dude who's like just learning. And shout out to you if you're just learning, man. Everybody's got to start somewhere. But a lot of people really praise GCW. I'm not seeing what they're seeing.
Yeah. What was it?
A lot of people like mumble rap.
Hey,
so I might just be old.
No. Mox said it in an interview one day. You have to be mentally and physically prepared to go into a GCW match. It is not for the weak. You have to put your mind into another place when you get in that ring because it's not like your average ring.
I get it. I mean, I like the environment they do. I'm not saying everything's bad in GCW, so I hope I didn't come off saying that because it's not what I was trying to say. But just like, it's trying to find a needle in a haystack sometimes.
Yeah, it's a crazy match if you want to watch it, but
I don't know. Maybe we hold off till next week to change up anything with our fantasy faction. See how Kyle Fletcher's doing.
Okay,
we get a free trade if he's legit injured. We get a free trade.
I'm gonna say I think he is. It didn't look good. I'm just saying it.
I mean, he was limping, and they said he left in a boot. But it could just be his light sprain. Misses a week.
Nah, a boot. That's saying a lot. That could be like a month.
Could be a broken foot. Could be like me and hemmed up for 6 months.
Yeah. So I say we'll wait till Wednesday, because I think he might be legit injured.
I think there's a strong possibility.
Because it looked nasty, and Ooh. But he went on afterwards. But hey, give him props for that.
Yeah, I mean, he finished the match.
Mhm.
He finished the match.
Let's see.
Oh, two hooded wrestlers were seen entering Madison Square Garden.
Oh,
One
okay.
is believed to be Rey Mysterio. One is believed to be Braun Breaker.
Ooh, that's right. They Breaker
And a
has been
Finn
at the
Balor
corner.
segment has been added to Raw.
Ooh. Okay, so like they're gonna open up with at the Cody. They're gonna open up with Seth somewhere in there. Mm, I'm going with 26. Give me 26. 26. 26. 26.
Ooh, here we go. We got our times. Uh, Interested to see how they keep building Punk and Roman. It really, truly feels like the only match that's going to matter at Mania.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, it will suck if you only got 6 hours at WrestleMania for 6 hours.
One last WWE thing before we call it a day today, because we didn't have our weekend wrestling show yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
There was a lot that I liked on SmackDown. There was
Okay.
equally as much that I didn't like on SmackDown. Sami Zayn won the U.S. title.
Yeah,
Sucks because Melo's on our fantasy faction.
I know.
I'm willing to hold out because maybe Melo gets that thing back. I don't see a
Mm,
reason to have Sami Zayn win it. I don't know what we're
okay.
doing here. Then
Uh,
Jelly Roll being thrown in. Jelly Roll's match, and then Jelly Roll being thrown into the Cody Randy Orton situation. I don't see a reason why we're doing that. It's
mm,
awful.
um, and also, I don't know if you heard.
And I like Jelly Roll. I like him better when he was fat.
Yeah, yeah.
I will say
But
that. But
but
shout out to him for losing that weight, though. I mean, good on him. But no reason for him to be injected into Randy. 19 years of history between Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes. We don't need Jelly Roll added to it. Let Jelly Roll work the Miz. Well, I guess let the Miz work Jelly Roll. You don't need him in the main event scene. What are you doing?
yeah, but also I don't know if you heard or not, but you probably never heard him, but Lil Yachty is supposed to have a match at WrestleMania as well.
Um,
Yeah,
I didn't
Lil
know Lil
Yachty.
Yachty was still popular.
Uh,
People
he's
are
still
still listening to Lil Yachty.
I'm not, but yeah, he's still popular. Yeah, yeah.
With who?
Um, I would say majority in Kate's age range. There you go. From I would say from 15 to Kate age are
She's
a little.
26. She's 28 years old. No 28-year-olds listening to Lil Yachty.
You'd be surprised. I say 15 to 28. They still bumping Lil Yachty.
You know, give me that shit. That is 2026, and you're sitting here and you're telling me that Lil Yachty is still popular.
15 to 20 years old. Yes.
This is the reason why. This right here. This kind of shit. The fact that, like, when we're putting a microphone on a little Jeremy right there. A little Big J gonna hold the mic for me. This is it. This is how we're gonna sign this shit off. All the time, whenever I share like the increased viewership for AEW, I always get somebody in the comments or someone's gonna DM me. Yeah, well, you're not doing a million views and all. Like, you're still not as popular as WWE. Well, you're still not selling as many tickets as WWE. If Little Yachty is still popular in 2026, that should be your evidence. Just because something's popular does not mean that it's good. It doesn't mean that it's good. It just doesn't. I mean, I don't know what. go back to Google. We're going right back to Google here real quick.
Yeah.
I want to know.
I'm just saying, your average 15 to
How
20
many
years old.
albums has Little Yachty sold?
Oh, yeah. Because you look at the mostly down in your high clubs.
So because
Lil
it's more
Yachty.
of a streaming artist, and the record sales really aren't solid anymore. Because I touch on how old I am, I'm thinking record sales mean something. So they break it down to like cumulative sales and streaming units are 13 million.
Okay. Put in the age range of who listens to Lil Yachty. I bet you'd be surprised about
Over
that.
12 billion streams, 14 billion. This tells me that 13 million people are stupid. Like, listen, something being popular doesn't mean that it's good. It just doesn't mean that. Something being popular just means that there's a good chance that a whole lot of people have bad taste. Case in point, and I'll leave you with this: the Dubai chocolate. You seen Dubai chocolate?
Yeah.
You seen it at the mall? The little kiosk they'll have Dubai chocolate. People buying candy bar with pistachio filling for $20 a candy bar.
It's crazy, but yeah.
You ever ask anyone who's got it what they think of it? I've never asked a single person who's got it if they liked it. They said they liked it. Everybody thinks it's terrible. Nobody likes it. But it's popular. People are paying for it. I think, personal opinion, I think Dubai chocolate is an IQ test. I think if you purchase Dubai chocolate, if you pay $20 for a candy bar, Dubai chocolate, I think you're a moron. I don't think you should be allowed to vote. I don't think you should be allowed to have custody of your children, and you should definitely lose your driver's license. Because if you're dumb enough to pay that for something that you've never tried before, there's a reason why you're probably buried in debt. Like you're probably an idiot. So that's why the argument of WWE is so much more popular, it's clearly the better thing, doesn't work. You ever wore a pair of Jordans? Most uncomfortable shoe in the world.
See here.
If you're a big dude, that shit ain't comfortable. I got wide feet. Shit ain't comfortable.
I can say this. I tried to get a pair of Jordans, walked around the store, but like you said, I got big wide ass foot. It was very uncomfortable. So I could never wear Jordans.
Yeah. Just because something's popular doesn't mean it's good. That's my message, Reverend. Chasing things popular is a good way to waste a lot of money. So you could pay all this money to go to WrestleMania. All these people who bought those tickets early, paid that full sticker price. They're getting a shitty one.
See? Jordan,
See, look at that. Tony's got a pair of Jordans, hurt his feet. See, it ain't for us old heads. Jordans ain't for us. But, man, shit being popular don't mean it's good. It just doesn't mean it's good.
Man,
so I'm going to leave with that. Again, I don't try and judge music. Whatever you feel, you feel. Cool with that. But I don't like when people feel something and they only feel it because everybody else does. They don't actually enjoy it. New Balance Skechers, big dude shoes. New Balance Skechers, Adidas. I got some Adidas. I don't know what they're called. Some Adidas I like. I own 3 pair. 1 pair for the gym, 1 pair for everywhere else. I got 1 backup pair for the gym whenever my gym pair wear out. And my goal is to make my current gym pair make it through the summer. And then I figure I got 4 years on my next gym pair. And around the house, now, I'm a fan of Crocs. And I got some orthopedic sandals. That's how old I am. I got orthopedic sandals. Wear around the house.
Okay.
Because I got shoes for the outside and shoes for the inside. Because I ain't like these other white people who wear their outside shoes all around inside the house.
I believe it. Yeah, I believe it.
Tell me that ain't some white people shit.
Not the majority of the white people I know can walk around barefooted.
Or they'll wear their outside shoes all through the inside of their house.
Yeah, that too.
Done stepped in all kinds of stuff. Gonna wear that shit through your living room.
Mm-hmm.
Take your shoes off. What the hell are you doing?
Okay.
Hey, you know what? I'm gonna say it right. Tony's laughing. See, Tony's laughing.
But you laugh.
But you know why I ain't got these kind of white people behaviors? Because Tony's parents raised me, man. So much of my childhood was spent in a black family home, learning shit the right way, putting seasoning on my food, not wearing my shoes all through the house.
Let me ask you a question. When you were in a black family household, did they have the long plastic rug all around the house? Like the clear plastic rug. It went from the door, from the entrance, all the way down to the living room. Every black family had that.
Man, I don't remember Tony's mom having that.
Okay. I'm just saying. Yeah.
Tony, you tell us. I don't remember the long plastic rug.
Because that's the first thing you do when you stepped in the house. You get that. You got to take your shoes off right there before going anywhere.
See, he says his grandparents had it. His dad couldn't stand that shit. Most of the time at Tony's parents' house, we went to the basement. Right through the side door, straight to the basement. Playing Nintendo.
I remember that. Yeah, I just know my parents, it was like when we get to the house, take your shoes off at the door. No, take them off at the door. Right there on the spot.
Yeah. I'll tell you, as a kid growing up, like nobody in my family took their shoes off in the house. Like, I would wear my shoes all through my grandparents' house. That's some white people shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the floral print on it in the basement. Yeah, with the wood arms, dude. I remember your parents' furniture in that basement clearly. I can see it. I can see it. Close my eyes. I can see it. I credit all the time I spent in a black home growing up. I have a sophisticated palate. I don't like bland ass food. I mean, the best parents I ever seen were Tony's parents. Two people just genuinely loved each other and took care of their kids. Beautiful thing.
That 80s love right there.
Damn. Just saying. Who knew we were going to get emotional on this episode? Who knew? Who knew? Show me what a good, loving family could be.
Yeah, that's why I say my parents, they going on 44 years now. It may be 44 years. They've been married. Woo. And they still getting each other's nerves.
Yeah. That's part of love.
Mm-hmm.
I get on Mindy's nerves every day. I'm sure you can only imagine.
I can wait. I wait for the war story. She got to say, I got to hear something good, like good.
I'm mostly just annoying. I'm still 12. That's got to be a lot to deal with.
Understandable. I say we all still 12 in our own minds. 12 years old, having a good time.
See my new Hot Wheel?
Okay. Ooh.
66 Buick.
That's not bad.
All right, man. That's all I got.
Nah, that's all I got for two. Yeah.
See what happens. I think we're a unanimous decision. The Usos aren't leaving with the tag titles, are they?
I believe the LA Knight gonna cost them the match. Yeah, the LA Knight segment. That does believable.
Yeah, for sure. All right, everyone. Hope you guys all enjoy Raw tonight. We'll be back Wednesday. We'll recap Raw. We will preview Dynamite. Hopefully by then I'll have an answer if Kyle Fletcher's actually hurt. Because if he is hurt, we get a free trade.
Cool.
All right. Keep moving forward. Keep your shoulders off the mat. We're out.